Strong words from the UN, as you say, Jamie, and a strong reaction from Israel. You mentioned the comments coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, calling this a tailor-made fabrication. And shortly after, the body known here in Israel as COGAT, the coordinator of government activities in the territories, saying that the information on which this report was published is partial information provided by what COGAT describes as the Hamas terror organization, and therefore all of this is based on wrong information. This is according to the report. Apart from that, Israel is saying that there was no real hunger in Gaza even a month ago when this whole starving campaign began. Even then, there was no starvation, but clearly not in the last month when aid is going into Gaza again and again and again from the air, from the land. Plenty of aid coming in. Therefore, Israel is saying if there is any kind of hunger in Gaza, it is clearly not because of Israel, which is allowing constant aid to go in. And that is also part of the plan, the next plan for the conquest of Gaza. It also calls for the construction of a humanitarian area in the Mawasi area, in the southern Gaza Strip, providing food, providing shelter, providing field hospitals to increase all the necessary aid and humanitarian assistance into Gaza.
The Prime Minister says he's ready to dispatch negotiators to try and free the hostages.
Yes, so an interesting comment from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu coming on a Thursday night, saying that on the one hand, the plans for the Gaza conquest have been approved. On the other hand, Netanyahu is saying we are willing to negotiate on the end of the war and the release of all of the hostages as long as it comes, it meets all of the Israeli demands. These are the demands call for the complete destruction of Hamas, for the exile of its leaders, of course, for the freedom of all of the hostages, and Israeli presence within what is known here as a security perimeter inside the Gaza Strip. Can we see Hamas accepting these demands at the time? The answer is no. Hamas has agreed to a partial deal, not to a wholesome deal, which would free all of the hostages. But the Prime Minister is saying if the mediators are able to bring the sides together into some kind of negotiations for a wholesome agreement, Israel will do it. For the moment, there's no delegation that has been sent either to Egypt or to Qatar. The assumption is that such a delegation may be sent as early as the beginning of next week.